if you want to burn the most amount of fat, do not eat after 6 o'clock. Let's pray that it doesn't get snipped because it couldn't be further from the truth. I'm here to dispel that myth of not eating after a certain time. You can fill in the blank, right? I've heard it all. I've heard people say, don't eat after 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 6:30, 8:30. I will always laugh and think, oh, at a certain time, it's like Cinderella and all the healthy food just makes you fat. No. Stop. It doesn't do that way. It's just a fact. At a certain time of night, your body doesn't become less efficient at processing nutrients. If you always choose healthy sources, and you exercise right, and you do your cardio, the food and the timing of that food in relation to your bedtime do not matter. I can't tell you how many people I've gotten shredded out of their mind who trained at 9 o'clock at night, would go home, eat at 11, shower, and go to sleep. But that defies all logic, right? Of these diet gurus and coaches, and God, there's that douche on YouTube who spouts this nonsense of don't do cardio and broccoli makes you fat and carbs aren't the devil, eat all the pastries you want. If you see him, run, do not listen. It's all marketing. They are literally trying to capture the souls of people who are unintelligent. And that marketing is geared towards making you fatter. If you followed me in this channel or been a client of mine, you know I live by some certain tenets, right? If you want to burn body fat, we do our cardio, we train hard, we eat every 2 to 3 hours. A majority of your carbs will be placed around your workout window. But just because you work out at night doesn't mean I'm going to withhold carbohydrates from you. I still want to fuel those workouts. It makes me hurt in my soul. A, that I can't curse on YouTube anymore because the amount of F-bombs I would love to scream right now is countless. But I'm going to be an evolved man. I want to dispel all these myths because they're lies. They are trying to trick you. The tenets of burning body fat optimally, right? Measuring every gram of food that goes into your mouth. Modifying that meal plan when your body stalls in fat loss. And that means either increasing cardio, changing the type of cardio, changing the modality of cardio, and then decreasing calories. Stereotypically with me, through carbs and fat. And then as your carbs and fat get lower, I tend to take your protein north. For most people, male or female, doesn't matter. And I know there's all these Beachbody coaches out there who say women need to diet different than men. Or you don't understand the hormones of women. I've gotten just as many women peeled out of their freaking mind as I have guys. It doesn't matter. All of those tenets still apply. If they follow the meal plan, do their cardio, send their updates, I modify the plan when their body hits a stall, and we continue to make progress, burn body fat and get leaner. It's that freaking simple. But back to the task at hand, eating after 6 p.m. You know, when I told Chaz about this idea, I was like, you know what? Those same dumb fucks who don't eat after 6 p.m. will smash a Snicker bars before bed because they deserve it. And they're okay with that. Or, oh God, I was out at a baseball game and I had pizza, beer, and hot wings at 10 o'clock. But these same idiots won't eat a chicken breast and broccoli after 6 on a normal day of the week. I really wish I could make it up. The amount of people who have reported that to me, and they don't understand. Like, they're like, I don't get it. I'm like, if you, A, believe that, how did you justify eating garbage? 2, you believe that you can get fat off eating chicken and broccoli? If it's after 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., midnight? I don't. And I know that because I have evidence. I don't need science. I don't need a study to prove that. I've seen it for 2 decades of coaching people. So please, God, stop this ridiculous thought process. Because in my mind, right, let's say that applies. And it is right. Well, what happens when someone works third shift? They can't eat all day. They wake up at 2 o'clock, they eat 2 meals, 2 and at 4:30, and they can't eat again? That's the only way they're gonna burn fat? No, it doesn't make sense. Just like using fasting as an example. The reason that you don't eat for 8 hours a day isn't to burn more fat, it's because it's putting you in a calorie deficit. That's how we burn fat. Because if you fast all day, the probability of you eating junk food is less because you aren't eating, right? You literally just drinking water and coffee until 6 o'clock and you have 2 meals and go to sleep. It's the same thing with what I consider normal dieting. We eat 5 to 6 meals a day, evenly spaced throughout the day, every meal having protein, carbs on your workouts, fats away from your workouts. I'm gonna put some serious notes in the description. Or you can watch this back and take your own notes. If you take anything away from this, realize that the optimal way to burn fat is to be in a calorie deficit. The optimal way to burn fat is to track every macronutrient that goes into your mouth and then make changes when you hit a stalling point through cardio, meaning exercise or movement, or NEAT, and then reducing your caloric intake. That's how you burn fat. You heard it from the source. I'm giving you all the answers for free on YouTube. Free. So please don't make an excuse anymore. Don't listen to these morons. All they want to do is take advantage of you and steal your money. Because the answer is hard work. The answer is consistency. Until next time, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Chris Evans TV for another successful rant.